London's Metropolitan Police have a reputation for being among the toughest cops in the country. And the cops in Hammersmith and Fulham are no exception. Their West London patch is a battleground for a war on crime, and they're winning.
On the block now!
Their zero-tolerance approach
Any more playing up and you're going straight back on the floor.
has left drug dealers, robbers, and street gangs with nowhere to hide.
There's no greater buzz than putting handcuffs on someone who needs them on them and they don't like it because they're a baddie.
Foxtrot Hotel 315, male detained.
Coming up on Brit Cops Zero Tolerance,
Caller states they have a person trying to open a fraudulent account.
the police take on suspected fraudsters. The war on drugs continues. And the heat is on in London's back streets. It's midnight in West London. Rapid response officers are answering an emergency call to a bar brawl. PCs are racing to the location. The only information they've had is that there's a fight and the suspects are still at the scene.
Oi, stay here. Stay here. Hold on, whoa. Stand by.
This man appears to have been drinking heavily and has been in a fight, so he's not going anywhere until the cops get some answers. With the brawl over, cops are ready to let this man go.
Do you know what, mate? I've had 12 lives, yeah? Alright. I've got one left.
But now it's his girlfriend's turn to make a nuisance of herself.
Watch your blood clot self. Watch it. Go and get an escort.
The pair are doing themselves no favours. They seem unable to keep their mouths shut.
Don't touch him! Shut up!
Please, will you be quiet?
Where am I going? I'm going where you're not going, son.
They are in danger of stretching police patience to breaking point. For his final flourish, the man turns and spits on a patrol car. It's the last straw for the cops. The couple are arrested and handcuffed, but the girl still isn't getting the message.
What fuck up? Nothing. Fuck off! I told you fat. You fucking dickheads, lot of ya. Fuck ya! Do you want me? Fuck you! Fucking pussy, you're a bitch and you're a... I've done nothing fucking wrong.
The borough of Hammersmith and Fulham in West London has some of the most experienced and highly trained crime-fighting units in the country. Its drug squad, robbery squad and response team are spearheading the attack on the fight against crime, and it's led by straight-talking borough commander Kevin Hurley.
My message to criminals who might want to come to this borough is to be aware of the fact it will be our intention to put you in prison if we can. We want to respond to whatever the need of the public is and deal with them in a prompt and dignified way.
In Hammersmith, a robbery has been reported and response officers Tranter and Moore are scouring the streets to find the suspected robbers. The suspects are thought to still be in the area, and in the back of the unmarked car, the alleged victim is looking out in the hope of identifying her attackers.
Aye. No, that's them.
Is that them?
Yeah, that is them.
Definitely?
Yeah.
FH4, can I have another unit please to Lily Road? Apparently we've got positive identification of Robert Sister.
Oh my god, is she holding my bag as well?
Yeah. Try and get that cab.
They're about to jump into a mini cab, so the police have to act fast.
Hello, girls.
Come on the pavement for us. Hold on. Where you been tonight?
I just come out from my auntie's house.
Your aunt's house.
Hi. Hey, so I'm at mine.
That's not what we think.
The girl doesn't put up too much resistance when asked for the bag. But when it's shown to the alleged victim, all is not well.
That's definitely your bag, right?
Yeah, that is definitely my bag, but that ain't all that's in it. There should be FHI straighteners in there worth £200.
FHI straighteners?
Yeah, everything.
What do they look like?
They're black and they've got white plates on them.
As things are still missing from the bag, the girls have further questions to answer.
Right, has anybody got eye straighteners that should be in this bag?
I haven't done nothing.
Eagle-eyed PC Moore spots a purse on the other side of the fence.
Where's the rest of the property then?
Why ask you?
Well, because the rest of it's been thrown behind where you are.
I am baffled. Oh my god. I am baffled. No, seriously, I'm baffled. So what, if I do something, I admit to it. I am baffled.
The girl in the car identifies the purse as her own.
Is there money? Is there change in there?
Yeah, there's quite a lot of change.
Oh, good.
Don't try and arrest me for what?
PC Moore has heard enough, and with none of the girls willing to talk, he brings them all in for questioning.
Don't grab onto me, I'll do it for you. I haven't done nothing.
When I say put your hands out, you put your hands out, right? You can do it easy, right? It can be on the floor.
I said I hadn't done nothing.
The rest of their talking will be done at the Nick.
I hadn't done nothing.
Oh, you got nothing to worry about then.
Coming up, police clamp down on antisocial behaviour.
Okay, until I find out what's going on, you're going to come and stand over here.
The chase is on for a suspected fraudster.
White male, black leather jacket, blue jeans, blue beanie.
And a suspected violent criminal sparks a siege on a London street.
Just for your information, he's turned the light off inside the room.
It's dawn over London, and at Hammersmith Police Station, the drug squad is preparing to raid the flat of a suspected dealer who is causing havoc on a housing estate.
It's a joint operation between Fulham Town Safe and Neighbourhoods and Hammersmith Fulham Drug Squad, assisted by our colleagues from the response team. Believed to be using the premises for storage and supply of Class A and C drugs, which are believed to be cocaine and cannabis. Recent intelligence suggests that there's a feud emerging between other dealers, and there's been an increase in drugs associated with crime, burglary, robbery and antisocial behaviour in the area as a result of this drug activity. Be aware, obviously weapons, syringes, fluids, any strip searching needs to be done. We'll make arrangements for that once we're inside.
The suspect is known to be violent. The rapid entry teams are taking no risks.
There has been BB guns found both in the rear garden and at the address. As with any level 2 entry, if a firearm is seen, we'll withdraw and contain and we'll call for support.
All drug raids are meticulously planned, but officers never truly know what might be waiting for them on the other side of the door.
There'll be a systematic search of the venue, so the first person will take the first door, second person second door, and clearing each area. If there is somebody in that room, that person will be secured, pending every room being searched.
In raids like this, a rapid, clean entry is absolutely vital.
Quiet on the feet and quickly round and in.
The rapid entry teams are taking out the property in the early hours of the morning in the hope of catching the suspect still in bed. With all the team in position, they make their move.
Stay where you are.
Get out of bed now. Put your hands like that, please, for me, mate. Like that. Secure, yeah? Take a seat, son.
Fucking life out of me.
I know, mate, I know.
All the occupants have been safely contained, but if it wasn't for PC Rum, this raid could have had a very different ending.
We found a knife on the side of his table, so we've kept that as it's a danger to us and others.
With the knife in safe hands, the search for drugs can begin. In Shepherd's Bush, officers Martin Warnes and Vicky Pilling are responding to an urgent 999 call.
We've had a call to road. Apparently there's a group of males causing a disturbance outside a betting shop.
Hammersmith and Fulham's uniformed response unit receive over 1,500 emergency calls a week. People phone 999 for a host of reasons, so officers never know exactly what they're going to be confronted with. Once at the scene, PC's Warnes and Pilling quickly spot the problem.
Everything all right here, chaps?
Oh, yes, of course.
You've been causing a bit of a disturbance? No?
Thinking he's out of sight, a man swears at PC Pilling, but her eagle eyes miss nothing.
Excuse me? Will you stop here until we find out what's gone on? Okay?
Don't grab me.
Okay, well, I've already told you. In that case, will you come and stand over here?
I can walk away then.
Well, I want you to come and stand over here because I want to check who you are. Okay, until I find out what's gone on, you're going to come and stand over here.
As he continues to be aggressive, the officers give him his first warning.
I ain't done nothing wrong.
I can arrest you for Section 5 public
For
order.
what? Yeah, that's not swearing. That's not swearing.
It's still a
It's
public
not
order
swearing.
offence.
The man is also refusing to show any ID, so he's given another warning.
If you don't produce your ID, you leave yourself liable to arrest because...
For what?
You can't, Section 5 of the Public Order Act.
The PCs have warned him twice, but the message just isn't getting through.
Why me?
And you walked off?
Idiots, mate, that's right.
Okay, you're under arrest for Section 5
Oh, look, I'm getting my... Look, there it is.
But it may not be your defence.
Oh, leave it, sir. I didn't mean to swear.
After 3 chances, the officers have heard enough.
Back me up, mate.
He kept on walking off, refused to speak to us, refused to give us any ID, continued to swear at ourselves, and he's been taken to Fulham Police Station.
Thank you very much. Where are we going?
Fulham, please.
Over in Hammersmith, the uniformed response unit have just received an unusual call about a possible crime in progress at a local bank.
Caller states they have a person trying to open a fraudulent account. Staff are using delaying tactics to keep him in the store. He's trying to use a fraudulent passport to open the account.
The bank staff are trying to stall the man. The officers have to hurry. In order to catch the suspect red-handed, the officers are hoping he might still be inside the bank.
Just left.
As we entered Barclays Bank, unbeknown to us at the time, he passed us and walked out of the bank as we walked in.
But the man has only got as far as the corner.
Oi, stop that! Come here!
White male, black leather jacket, blue jeans, blue beanie. Down! Foxtrot Tail 315, male detained. I thought that was him when he came out.
You need to act firmly and quickly. We don't know if they're carrying a knife or a needle or any other weapon, and we don't know what they're about to do. So we need to get them restrained quickly and in a safe place, and that safe place is on the floor.
Turn over. At this moment in time, you're under arrest on suspicion of fraud.
PC Snaith might be a little out of breath, but chasers like this are why he signed up.
Foot chases are always fun. It's cops and robbers, that's what everybody joins the job to do. Anybody who tells you different is lying.
Right, get to your knees.
The man's troubles are about to get worse as officers find drugs in his pockets.
He wasn't putting anything in his mouth, was he, when we came past?
Taking some of those tablets? How many?
3 or 4.
3 or 4.
3 or 4, we're all right, 3 or 4.
Drug users can go to any lengths to hide their stash, so he will be taken straight to the station and strip searched.
Hammersmith.
Back in Fulham, the drug squad and Safer Neighbourhood team are carrying out a thorough search of the property they raided earlier.
When you're doing this sort of search, you'll search absolutely everywhere and ensure that we leave nothing unturned.
So far, no drugs have been found, but the police have information that the suspect has been dealing to other people on the estate.
We're going to be honest with you, we know what you're doing, that's why we're here. I know what your name is, your street name is, I know what goes on at the back here. All the cars and that turn up outside this house and all the stuff, all the people come on, you bring too much attention to yourself. You're too much antisocial behaviour going on in the estate, and it's all coming back to you.
I can't really help it if they sit outside my house.
They come here to see you.
It's not long before the cops think they find drug-related paraphernalia.
We found some scales, some Rizzlers, some plastic bags they used to put their weed in.
PC Rum quizzes the man about the plastic bags they found.
Are these yours?
Nope.
Whose are these?
My friends.
Friends. And what are they for? So they are yours then?
They're not mine.
But you're using them?
Not really, no.
Okay.
The suspect still protests his innocence, but minutes later, remains of a cannabis plant are found.
I wouldn't call that cannabis.
But it's from the cannabis plant.
I wouldn't call that cannabis.
But it's from the cannabis plant.
I wouldn't call that cannabis. Call it what you want.
Right, but I'm saying to you it's from the cannabis plant, isn't it?
No.
PC Rum makes another find in a drawer which is going to be more difficult for the suspect to argue.
Got some skunk or weed or grass or whatever it is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bags of brilliant cannabis. Bagged up, probably ready to sell.
He now has enough evidence to arrest the man and take him back to the station.
You're under arrest, right? Possessing cannabis with the intent to supply.
It looks like another successful operation for the Hammersmith and Fulham cops.
I'm happy. We found what we came for, so
all the intelligence suggested that this is what we'd find, and we did.
It's one less drug dealer on the streets for now.
Drug arrests in Hammersmith and Fulham have increased by nearly 200% in the last year. The drug squad in this borough are clamping down on dealers and users.
Those of you who still think you can get away with it, be aware of the fact that we're on your case and we're going to continue to do that.
Another tool the police use in the war against drugs is the power to stop and search. The Stop and Search initiative is intended to disrupt the drug dealers and users. Two men in a black Range Rover have been pulled over as the registration number could not be traced. According to the driver, it's a hire car.
How much does it cost to rent these out in a week? £100 a day.
It's my uncle's wedding this weekend, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the only reason why.
Ah, right, okay, all being flashed at the wedding, yeah?
The inside of the car smells heavily of cannabis, so the vehicle is given a fingertip search. Nothing has been found, but the passenger arouses further suspicion when the officers are unable to find any trace of him on their computers.
His mate's not giving details at all, like giving false details.
So how do you know he's giving false details?
There's no trace, isn't he?
No trace.
PC Gary Leaper interrogates the man further.
What's your name, mate?
I've been searched already, mate.
Sorry?
I've been searched already.
Say again?
I've been searched already.
I'm asking, what's your name?
They've got all my details.
Yeah? Okay, you've been arrested before? Never.
There's a strong smell of cannabis, so the officers cuff him and take him away.
Well, mate, just a favour. Can you go like that for us?
Why is that?
You've been detained on the Misuse of Drugs. Go like that for me, please. You've been detained on the Misuse of Drugs Act. Okay? And you're going to further search because you smell of cannabis, okay? Oh. But you're with him. Doesn't make a difference in the vehicle, so you come back for a more thorough search, okay? No, you're going to have a more thorough search back at the police station.
The driver is also taken in for questioning under suspicion of smoking and possessing drugs.
You absolutely reek of cannabis. Now, both of you are going to go back to a police station for a more thorough search, okay? Right. Do you have any cannabis on you now? Or have you just had a joint prior to being stopped in the car?
All the way back to the station, the two men insist they neither have nor use cannabis.
I've got contact lenses in my eyes, that's why my eyes are red,
Yeah.
Both are taken to separate cells to be strip searched. The passenger is clean, but on the driver they find just what they were expecting.
2 bags of cannabis have been found on one of the males. It's going to be seized.
The mystery surrounding the hire car and passengers' details were resolved. So he's been released while the driver is let off with a stern warning.
Cannabis is going to be seized off you.
Yeah.
You're not getting arrested. All right? Okay? So listen, this is what I have to say. Do not lie to police officers. I don't care what you do, just don't lie to us. Put your stuff on. Put your stuff on.
Before being allowed back behind the wheel, the size of the man's pupils are measured to check if he's been driving under the influence of drugs.
I've got contacts in, so that might alter the size of the pupils as well.
Quite big, but they're in the...
within the parameters.
The man is in the clear, so he's free to go. In Hammersmith, reports are coming over the radio that a man in breach of his bail has been spotted on the streets of Shepherd's Bush. The officers have to get there quickly to prevent the suspect escaping.
They're given bail conditions by the court, which means they have to stay at home or at a specific address between certain hours of the night. So you've got units going down there now to see if they can arrest him.
As they run towards the house, somebody is spotted coming down the stairs.
Stand still! Get down here! Get down here now! Move it! I'm not. Just get down here! Okay?
I'm the big brother.
He's trying to not let me open the door, little brother. I'm coming down to assist you. Don't grab me up when I'm coming to open the door. We don't know who you are, on the stairs for? We don't know who you are, right?
The suspect has barricaded himself in an upstairs room.
Is there any way out? Down the back? Can you get out the back? Yeah, the window in his room. Just a window.
There is a window at the back of the house. He may have already escaped. The dog unit is called in just in case.
I think that's the window. Just for your information, he's turned the light off inside the room for anybody going in.
With the house surrounded and the suspect still in his room, it's time to call in the heavies.
And the chap who's violent, therefore our inspector is going to get together a special entry team just to go in and get him. It's safer for him, safer for us. So we're just containing the premises at the moment, waiting for the crew to arrive.
The territorial support group arrived to flush him out. They are fully kitted out with riot gear and shields for their own protection. With 12 heavily equipped officers at his door, the suspect opens it before they smash it down. He'll now be taken into custody. Coming up, the response team makes an unexpected find.
Fella, what is this? What is it?
The chase is on to stop a street brawl.
Stay there, chaps. Keep your hands there and don't move them. Tell me what's been going on.
And a drunk tries to take on the cops.
Do you want to stay down?
At Hammersmith Police Station, Officer PC Snaith has arrived with a man he arrested earlier for suspected fraud.
So shortly before 12:30 this afternoon, we were called to the bank where we believed a male was trying to open a bank account with a false passport. Upon arrival to the bank manager pointed at this male who had just left and he promptly ran off. After a short foot chase, he was detained and he's been arrested at 12:30 this afternoon on suspicion of fraud by false representation.
Tablets were also discovered in the suspect's pockets.
He was found with lots of what looked like headache pills, etc. on him. He's got a second pair of trousers on. I'd like a strip search to find if there's anything else on this person.
The man is wearing 2 pairs of trousers. He could be hiding something else, so he's taken to a cell to be strip searched.
I'm going to take the handcuffs off because we need to search you more thoroughly. We'll do it with dignity, but if you try to struggle, you'll be taken to the ground and your clothes will be taken from you. Do you understand? Yes.
No other pills or drugs are found, but PC Snaith uncovers further evidence of possible fraud.
Who do they belong to? Because they're different names.
And what they're going to write to me.
Further under arrest for identity card fraud, for a driving licence and an immigration card not in your name, and for handling stolen goods for having bank cards in somebody else's name. Do you understand? Yes.
With any fraud offence, it's taken very seriously. We will go down hard on them. We will put them behind bars. We'll do anything we can to try and stop them from committing these offences.
Robust policing has helped cops in Hammersmith and Fulham halve fraud in the borough. Much criminal activity in London is committed during the hours of darkness, and that's when the Hammersmith and Fulham response teams are at their busiest. Response officers Jenny Doe and Roger Williams are on covert patrol in an unmarked car.
Yeah, we'll see you standing by. We're probably going to stop it at some point, but we'll let you know.
They've seen a car driving erratically and run its number plate through the police computer. It's come up as being wanted.
So we're just doing a PNC vehicle check on the vehicle. They've got back to us that there is something relevant on one of them. We don't know what yet or how relevant, so we're just waiting for them to get back to us.
Afraid that the suspect car might get away, the cops decide to pull it over.
Yeah, we've stopped this vehicle, Clavering Avenue, just the other side of the Hammersmith Bridge.
But not knowing why the car is wanted, they approach it cautiously. Even at a distance, PC Williams thinks he can smell evidence of possible drug use.
Fella, who's got cannabis? Who's got the cannabis? Who's got the cannabis? Who's got the cannabis? Wait, what are you doing down there? Huh? Wait, keep your hands where I can see. Fella, keep your hands where I can see him.
One of the passengers starts moving his hands out of view of the cops, so they have to act immediately.
Keep your hands out, put the phone down.
I'm just going to search you first and I'm going to take some details, all right?
As Officer Doe searches the driver, PC Williams wants to know what the passenger was up to.
What have you put down the side of your car on the floor? Huh? Yeah. But just a bit of what?
A quick search where he was sitting gives PC Williams a clue.
You're under arrest for possession of Class A drugs. Right. Huh? Why? Because I just found a white wrap down the side of the chair where you were sitting, where you were playing. When I told you to see your hands, you wouldn't put them up. Yeah, no, you didn't put them up straight away because you were doing something down the side of that car. Let me finish. No, you weren't. You weren't calling anyone, fella. No. Yeah. All right. So that's not yours, is it? By the side.
There was nothing.
No, fella. If he's not going to admit to it, it's in the car. You're in the car. Fella, if he's not going to admit to what those drugs are and they belong to him, then all three of you are going to get arrested.
There's more suspicion when the passenger's hands start wandering again.
Fella, keep your hands where I can see them, yeah? Well, stop going in your pockets then, all right? Stop going in your pockets. Well, stop going in your pockets then, okay? All right? Keep your hands where I can see them. Have you got anything else on you? Or did you just put it all down by the side of the car?
No, there's nothing in the car, man.
PC Williams gives the man a final chance to come clean.
Fella, what is this? What is it? Pardon? Huh? What is it? Cocaine, and you bought it?
Finally, he admits it's his.
Is that your joint as well, down the side? Pardon? It is. Is there any more stuff in here I'm going to find?
No.
No?
We're going to search your car anyway, right?
A thorough search of the car reveals nothing. But a search of the fidgeting suspect does.
Is that it, is it? Huh? What is it? Cocaine.
And it's not just drugs.
Why have you got so much money on you?
This is my rent. I took it just now from the phone.
How much is it?
It's 1,300 and this is 200.
Do you have a job?
Yes. I work as a barman.
A barman? And you're walking around with this kind of money?
No, I just collect this money from a friend of mine on Edgware Road. I have to pay the rent tomorrow.
Yeah?
The man has almost £1,400 in cash on him, which raises the cops' suspicions.
And how much is your rent? All right, turn around a second, fella. You're further under arrest.
No, the money.
Yeah? Yeah? Because, mate, you've got drugs and you've got a lot of money on you. That's why. Yeah?
No,
so
not
you can answer it at a police station. So you don't have to say anything, but it may harm you the offence. You do not mention when questioned something which you don't rely on in a court. Anything you do say may be given evidence.
Even as the man is read his rights, he continues to fiddle.
That's my rent.
Fella, just stay there for me, bro. Will you stop moving around? All right?
So it's back to the station for a strip search.
He's got over £1,400 in cash, which he can't account for, saying that he's got a job where he earns £900 a month and his rent is £750 a month, but can't account for anything else. So we'll have to do some further inquiries into that.
At the station, more drugs have been found on the man.
as he was getting out, he's dropped this in the corner, which he says is a large quantity of cocaine. Due to the fact that the large amount of money he's got on him, and obviously this, he's now been arrested for possession with intent to supply Class A drugs. We'll contact the Financial Investigation Unit regarding the 1,500 plus cash that he's got on him. See what he's got to say about that. He could possibly do a bit of time for this one, yeah. Very good fine for us.
The Metropolitan Police deal with over 2,000 offences every single day, but at weekends that figure increases as today's binge drinking culture brings more problems. In Hammersmith, PC Sean Snaith and PC Stephen Kelly have received reports about a drunken man shouting abuse in a block of flats. When they get there, he seems to have shouted himself to sleep.
Hello? Do you want to stand up and speak to us? You got any idea on you? Don't be angry. You're asleep in a corridor, so we're checking to see if you're alright.
Well, I'm alright, but you lot are fucking pulling me down.
What?
You lot are pulling me down.
We're pulling you down? Well, no, right now we'll make sure you don't freeze to death in the middle of the night.
The man is so drunk he is barely conscious, so the officers step outside to work out their next move.
Chris Jr. and arrest him for drunk disorderly because he has been shouting and swearing in the building.
Let's do a name check, see what we get. No, I'll go back through, I'll do a name check on him.
The male is known for carrying weapons, so PC Snaith calls for reinforcements.
You can do what you like. I've done some contact Kung Fu, yeah.
What was that, you've done Kung Fu?
Snaithy! I'm going to put cuffs on you because I don't trust you.
Why? What have I done? I've gone to the floor. I've gone to the floor.
Listen.
It's got me, look. I ain't done nothing.
In the past, you've been known to carry a knife.
We're not saying you've got one on you now.
We're not saying you've got one on you now.
No, I haven't.
Alright, we're going to search the weapon, alright?
Nothing is found on him and he's not seen as a threat to other members of the public tonight, so they decide to let him go.
Listen to me. If we get any calls to you shouting and swearing, be it to yourself, to a lamppost, or anybody else between here and your house, you'll get swifted. So you'll be in real trouble.
You know, I'm really apologetic because we got the best police force in the fucking country. And I'm really sorry, officer.
Nice and calm, just get out of the way quietly.
Over in Fulham, alcohol is causing more trouble for the response team. Reports are coming in about a brawl on a housing estate.
We've got 4 males fighting at the location, one armed with a brick.
As the officers arrive, 2 men spot the squad car and make off.
Stay there, chaps. Yeah, what's going on? What's happening?
The men seem confused and can hardly speak.
Samuel, keep your hands there and don't move them. Tell me what's been going on. You've come from up there, where have you been, what have you been doing?
Listen, at the moment, both of you are detained for the purposes of search.
Listen to my colleague.
We're searching you, mate, as I've just explained to you.
Nothing illegal is found, but the man becomes aggressive.
It's more on your legs, mate. Come on, calm down.
You're crazy.
I'm not crazy.
There's only so much that you can do to try and calm them down.
You're going to relax? Just relax.
Fuck you.
Stop swearing.
Don't fucking stop me. You fucking crazy.
Yeah, no.
Ignore me.
They tend to do anything they can to try and fight against you, and we're limited in what we can do to try and restrain them, which is sometimes why it takes a few officers to hold them down.
You need to calm him down. He's going to get himself nicked.
You fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Go.
Listen, relax yourself.
I'll give it up.
This man refuses to calm down and is being abusive, so PC Warns has no choice but to arrest him.
At the moment, you're under arrest for Section 5 of the Public Order Act. Okay?
The reason being is in order me to carry out a prompt and effective investigation and to prevent any harm, psychological otherwise, coming to the public by your foul and obnoxious language.
Been told, fella, haven't you? You can call me whenever you like, but when it affects other members of the public is when I will look at dealing with you for a public order offence.
Could have been avoided, couldn't it?
This man will spend the night in the cells until he can behave himself. Coming up, the streets of Hammersmith and Fulham play host to a clampdown on drink driving.
I don't know whether people think we're just stupid or whether they're just really stupid.
And the response team deals with a hazardous 999 call. It's rush hour in West London. A serious car accident involving 3 vehicles has brought traffic to a standstill. One driver is trapped in his car and needs urgent medical attention. Uniformed response officers Paul Wallace and Neil Parry are racing to help out.
Possible neck and back injuries to one person, so we're nearly on scene. Just find out what's going on when we get there.
There are, on average, over 200 fatalities every year on the roads of London, so getting to a crash scene quickly is essential in order to save lives.
I think 2 cars have been stationary and the one at the back's gone into the back of them. There's one casualty.
While the officers assist at the scene, the fire brigade arrive.
FH3 for 619.
They need to cut the driver out of the car if he has any hope of survival.
One of the victims in this RTC is having to be cut out of the car. They wouldn't have been going that fast, probably only 30 miles per hour. It just goes to show that even a slow impact can cause quite a lot of damage and can cause quite a lot of injury.
The driver was taken to hospital and treated for his injuries. Vehicle accidents are a problem on London's roads, and a major cause of these accidents is drink driving. The cops in this borough are on a mission to make sure that drivers who drink don't get away with it.
We think drink driving is a dreadful offence, utterly selfish. So we're always very robust in dealing with incidents of that. If they're positive, then they'll be arrested. They'll go before the courts, they'll lose their licence, and they may well have their car seized.
In Fulham, the response team is trying to prevent an accident before it happens. A woman was taken to this police station 3 hours ago, where she was arrested and charged with drink driving. She's been told not to drive again tonight, but the team suspect she might return to her car when she's released. Officer Andrew Moore is keeping a close eye on her.
There's a lady just walking up the path up here. She's just been released from custody for drink driving, where she blew over the legal limit. And I believe she's returning to her car. So just watch and see what she does. Well, she was going to make a decision at the bottom of Fulham Road. It was left to Wimbledon or right to her car, and she's turned right. She's about 100 yards away from her car now. She's walking that way. We're just keeping loose observation on her at the minute. Okay, she's just gone into where her car is. She would have been warned not to drive again as well tonight. 81 receiving. She's into the driver's seat, just waiting for her to move off. She's moving. I don't know whether people think we're just stupid or whether they're just really stupid. She's indicating right to go north. There's Mark's unit coming up behind us now to stop the vehicle again.
The original arresting officer, PC Angela Duffy, pulls over the car again for suspected drink driving. If the woman fails for the second time tonight, she'll be taken straight back to the station.
Same as before, you need to seal your lips around the tube, okay? Keep blowing until I say stop, don't stop until I say. Same as before, if it goes to green, you're allowed to go. If it goes to amber, you'll be warned but advised to walk home. If it goes to red, you'll be arrested for drink driving. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, it's gone to red again, okay? I'm arresting you because you provided positive for us test. You should have just got a bus home like you're trying to, yeah? Come on, sit on that side.
This woman has been charged with 2 counts of drink driving in just a few hours. In Hammersmith, Response Officer Matt Tarrant is investigating reports of smoke coming from a building.
Yeah, can we have the LFB, please? The community centre is fully ablaze.
As they get closer, they realise it's actually a van behind the building that's on fire.
Oh, it's a vehicle fire. Cancel that. It's a vehicle fire. It was through the window. I'll just block road off, mate. Yeah.
The vehicle could explode again at any second and someone could get seriously hurt. Keeping the area clear is vital.
I'm still thinking it up.
FA221 LFB.
Yeah.
Is he dead? Is he dead?
The fire brigade arrived to try and bring the flames under control. For PC Tarrant, his mind has turned to who or what might be responsible.
The fire brigade are saying that it's all electrical because it started in the dashboard, however it does seem a little bit suspicious.
To find out how the fire started, the search for clues begins.
Got a wallet?
What on there?
That's the guy.
With little evidence and no apparent witnesses, this case is set to remain unsolved for tonight at least.
We've got no registered keeper. He's shown the DVLA that is no longer the owner of it. However, he's still insured on the vehicle. If it's just unfortunate he's parked it here, we don't know, and very unlikely we're going to actually find out.
Coming up on BritCop's Zero Tolerance, the series. On patrol with the Met Police, some of the most elite crime-fighting squads in the country. We're with the robbery unit as they take on the thieves. And gangs. We follow the rapid response teams as they put their lives on the line. And take on violent criminals. And we're out with West London's drug squad as they take down the dealers. Our cameras capture all the action as these cops capture the criminals.